Wicked Part 2, For Good, has the potential to fix the biggest issues with Wicked's second act. I love Wicked to an embarrassing degree. I have made this known. But loving things doesn't equate to not being critical of them. In fact, sometimes it makes you more critical because you love the thing so much that you want it to reach its max potential. I adore Wicked, and Wicked Act 2 is kind of a mess. These things don't contradict. The biggest issues are the pacing and Elphaba's activism arc, and both of these can be fixed with the film's greatest resource: time. When I saw that Wicked was going to be 2 movies, some people complained, but I was so relieved. On stage, Wicked's pacing is already rough, but what's maybe passable on stage just does not fly on film. I was thrilled that the story was getting more room to breathe. Act 2 needs it desperately. It's only about an hour long, but so many huge, intense, dramatic things happen in it, some of which barely start and end before you have a chance to process them. And For Good will have at least twice the runtime of Act 2 on stage, meaning that these many complex plot and character developments will actually have time to develop. And one of those specific threads that gets a little forgotten in Act 2 is what Elphaba is even doing the whole time.
What exactly have you been doing besides riding around on that filthy old thing?
The stage show itself largely drops her activism arc completely, talking vaguely about witch rebelliousness but showing no specifics. It is so narratively perplexing for a show whose first half had so much emphasis on Elphaba's recognition of and fight against the injustice of the wizard's regime, only for this to basically become a backdrop in Act 2, all in favor of pushing the love triangle to the forefront. And I have a very good feeling that the film will remedy this. Not just because it'll have at least double Act 2's runtime, so it'll be able to make the pacing flow, but we've already seen signs of this being fixed in the trailer. There are clips of Elphaba doing things that we never see in the show, adding new scenes to flesh out her storyline. And by giving more time to this plotline and the many others in Act 2, it'll only make the emotional avalanche of the second act even more powerful and even more satisfying.